sophomore Chad Notestone and sophomore Josh Laver, who sit back there at linebacker, safety, and corner on that side. They want to find out if they're really that good.
Tarpey kicks the football to Clint Apple, and he'll bring it across the 15, across the 20 to about the 21-yard line. And Lancaster will take it. But it's a little bit cooler than it has been the last couple of weeks. That should be a welcome relief for this football team.
Beautiful night for football. If you're not out here, there's still plenty of time.
I formation, pitch back goes to Brock Thompson. He's going to sweep the left side, and he's going to lose about a yard, maybe 2 yards, as Chris Hill. Every time I think of the Golden Bears, I think of Marv Moorhead, who was the coach at Upper Arlington for many years. Second down 11, I formation. Brad Beatty with a long count, looking over that 6-man line. And now he gives the ball inside to Nathan Luce, the fullback, and he will get a couple of yards. He is the Golden Bear. Bobby Carpenter and Matt Friesner now will split to the wide side of the field. They'll have wideouts though to both sides, and one single setback is loose. There's a little pass out into the flat, and it's incomplete, I do believe.
That was meant for number to 22.
Roy Pfisterer will be the deep back, as the Gales will get the kick away. Pretty good rush being put on. Pfister will let it bounce at about the 50-yard line, and it will go out of bounds. They'll go with an I formation. Adam Edwards is a tall running back at 6'3". It's a stacked I formation with one wide receiver to the left side of the formation. They give the ball to Edwards, and he crosses the 45 and takes it up close to midfield, and maybe just across it before Justin.
Game last week.
Edwards now the fullback. John Fote is the tailback in an I formation, an offset I. And there's the give to Fote. Fote crosses the 50, crosses the 45, and down close to the 40-yard line, where that'll be a first down for the Golden Bears.
Oh, there was a high tackle, and he just ran right through it.
They mark it just outside the 40-yard line, so we'll call it the 41, first and 10. And the option play is run by Ramey, the quarterback, and he will take it inside the 35-yard line. Good game. Matter of fact, this whole offense is just dotted with juniors. Ramey again brings them to the line. Again, the stacked I formation. There's the turn and the give to Foot. And he goes down after a short gain, crosses the 35 to about.
First one for the Golden Bears.
This is a multiple formation type of offense. Ramey will turn and give the ball to it. First and 10, the ball at the Gale 27-yard line. Ramey brings him up again in a stacked I. There's the turn and the give to number 9. That's Adam Edwards, and he will take it down inside the 25.
It's the series before when they're right across the field from us, and that's who lined up that time all sides.
Wideouts to both sides, I formation. And there's the give to number 2, Foot, and he takes it down to close to the 20-yard line before he's brought down by a Gale. And that was Bobby Carpenter again.
Type of play that they tried last time.
John Fote, again the tailback. Again the I formation. Ramey with a long count here. Turns and hands the ball to Fote, and they get him. He's going to be shy of the first down. Matt Friesner, the first one to
lose here by Arlington. If Lancaster gets the ball, it's going to be shy of the 20, so.
Ramey once again will turn, hand it to Fote, and Fote's going to get the first down as he's down to close to the 15-yard line, and that'll be a first.
Hole that opened just long enough to allow the running back to get in there and gain the necessary yardage.
That's an offensive line that averages just about 250 pounds, which isn't bad for high school. There's Fote again, and he's knifed down at about the 14-yard line, maybe a gain of 1 yard. But again, the Gale defense is stiffened for these two ball clubs.
I agree with that. We got a big happy 18th birthday on the other side, it looks like.
Yeah.
Hunter Jones.
Again, the I formation. And rolling to his right is Ramey, looking downfield. Now he's going to keep the football. He's got some running room, cuts inside the 10, and he should have the first down as he's close to the 6.
Out of bounds there, and give him 3rd and 1, which is a break for the Gales.
Again, the stacked I formation. Again, it's going to be Fote getting the ball, and the Gales get him. They knock him down. Coming to the line of scrimmage is Ramey. Again, he's got a stacked I formation. Turns hands the football to his
touchdown
fullback, and
no,
he faked it to him and kept it himself. That was a great fake. Very good. That's a good, potent offensive attack that Upper Arlington has.
Well, now the offense has to move it so the defense has some time to rest.
The ball is marked at about the 7-yard line where Lancaster has it, first down. Brad Beatty calling the signals. He'll put Matt Friesner in motion across the formation. It's an I formation. There's the give to Luce inside, and Luce driving and gets maybe a yard or two before he is brought down by
two great bands here tonight, the Golden Bear Band and the Golden Gale Band.
Yeah, the fans tonight are going to get some entertainment from football and from the bands. Going back to throw is Beatty, looking downfield. He's got Apple open, and it's
good.
Finally caught by one of the offensive linemen. It was tipped, though, by Apple first. It was intended for Clint Apple. He got his fingertips on it, and then it was number 75 for Lancaster that came down with the football.
Well, and what really happened there, too, is MB
got it, and what? Offensive linemen love to catch balls like that. First down and 10, the ball at the 25.
He rumbled nicely, too.
There's the pitch back to Thompson. Thompson sweeping the left side, breaks a couple of tackles, takes it across the 25 to about the 27-yard line.
He catch them for very little gain or for losses.
They'll put Apple and Friesner to the wide side of the field. And the give inside goes to the big fullback. That's Nathan Luce, and Luce gets another yard or so on the carry. There's third down, 7 for the Gales. Bobby Carpenter split to the wide side this time. Beatty rolling out, being pursued, and he's going to go down at about the 20-yard line. Back to the 20-yard line, so it's fourth down and 14, and the Gales will go into punt formation. Andy Totten gets a short kick. I don't know if that was touched.
It got touched.
And now the ball is live. It was touched by Golden Bear. I think the Gales might have recovered again.
It looks like the Gales might have recovered it.
They think so. Let's see who unpiles from it. And the Gales are indicating it's theirs. Let's see what the official says.
77 for the Gales.
He says Lancaster football, so the Gales get a break on a terrible...
They ruled in favor of the Golden Gales. That's what the discussion was about, whether...
And the Gales have the football now, first down and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Again, the I formation. Brad Beatty under center, Blake Evans. Fakes the inside handoff, keeps the football himself. He's got running room to the 35, the 40, to the 45, and knocked out of bounds just shy of midfield. A good run.
Gain and a nice run.
Remember, we'll have a player of the game after the game and a long-distance play of the game after this game. There's the give inside to the fullback, and Nathan Luce takes it up to about the 45 before he's knocked down.
Checked us, but they wanted to make sure that he was 100%, and evidently they feel he is.
Gain of 7 yards on the play. Second down and 3 from the 45 of Upper Arlington. Here's Beatty keeping the football, gets close to the first down yard marker, but just a little bit shy of it before he's knocked down.
That has to be closed. I'm surprised we didn't go for a measurement.
Again, the I formation, slot right. Now they'll bring the tight end to the left side of the formation. There's the turn.
First down. Luce.
The give to Luce, and Luce takes it to about the 36-yard line, and he is knocked down there, but that's a first down. Golden Gales. Brett Walter on the stop for Upper Arlington, 20, WLOA.
Investigated that call, and what they decided was that Upper Arlington had possession, fumbled it, and Lancaster recovered.
Again, the I formation for the Golden Gales. And running the option is Beatty, and just as Beatty hits the 35-yard line, he is driven back. It's good to see Brandon getting some action tonight. So once again, the Gales come up in an I formation. And again, they will shift the line. In other words, bring the tight end across the formation. There's Brock Thompson. Check that. That's Friesner on the reverse, and he's got it to the 20 and down inside the 20 to about the 18-yard line before he's driven out of bounds. Matt Friesner.
By Matt Friesner.
No doubt about that. Now the Gales will come to the line again in the I formation. Back to throw is Beatty. Beatty's going to throw the fade in the corner of the end zone. It's incomplete, and that pair along with Totten, and both of them will split to the right side.
That'll keep those safeties and corners honest, too.
Single setback is loose. Going back to throw is Beatty. Now he's going to keep the football. Cuts inside the 15, down close to the 10-yard line where he's driven out of bounds. Looks like he's just shy of the 10, maybe at the 11-yard score between the Bears and the Golden Gales. Again, the Gales with their I formation. And there's the delayed handoff to Brock Thompson. He takes it down inside the 10-yard line, just across the 10. And that's going to bring up 4th down, Jerry, and maybe about a yard.
The 12, so it's a long yard.
Luce and Thompson are the running backs. Luce is going to get the football. He's got the 1st down inside the 5 to about the 3-yard line as he takes it over left tackle. And good little guy, 6 foot, 226 pounds, and he'll barrel over you if he has to.
He punished a couple Golden Bears on that play.
Here we go, 1st and goal. There's the give again to Luce. Luce driving, and he's knocked back just about the line of scrimmage, so the Bears don't give much there. In fact, they're going to move the football back maybe about.
And they stay home, and that's the other thing that's important. They're not.
Buckeye Honda and Buckeye Honda Auto Select, Route 33 North in Lancaster. See them today.
Gales back to the line of scrimmage. There's the give to Dilly inside. He takes it down to about the 2-yard line.
Brandon Dilly, the ball carrier.
Brandon, 3rd down, goal to go. Golden Gales back to the line of scrimmage they come. There's the give again to Dilly, and Dilly driving and takes it down to about the 1-yard line, but he's knocked down again
a little bit. It's important for the Gales to get this ball in.
4th and goal at the 1-yard line. Brad Beatty will again shift his tight end to the left side of the line. And there's the give to Nathan Luce. He drives and drives and drives, and did he get in? It doesn't look like he made it. It's a turnover to the Golden Bears as he got down on their 1-yard line. They've got to go 99 yards here. Brian Ramey, in his first year as the quarterback of the Golden Bears. Long count. And now he hands the ball inside to Adam Edwards, and he will get a yard or two. Just trying to knife it out there and get a little running space. That's a gain of about 2. If Gales can hold them here and force them to punt deep in their own end zone, that would be a definite break for the Gales. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Ball marked at the Upper Arlington 3 as it is 6 minutes and 38 seconds. An I formation. Ramey hands the ball to Fote. Fote's got some running room across the left side of the line and is finally knocked down shy of the 10-yard line by Bobby Carpenter. Yeah. Again, the I formation by the Bears. There's the give to Fote. Fote is knocked down, but I believe he got the 1st down across the 10-yard line to about the 12, and that should be 1st down. Chad notes 1st down 10. The ball now at the 13-yard line. Ramey, very good quarterback, goes back and hands the football to Fote once again, and he is knocked down at about the 14-yard line, just shy of the 15 before
bringing down of the offensive back.
Back to the line they come. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Ball marked just shy of the 15-yard line. The Bears put a man in motion. Going back to throw is Ramey looking downfield. He's got a man open at the 25-yard line. Breaks loose down the sideline to the midfield stripe.
Carpenter's the last hope.
And Carpenter brings him down at about the 30-yard line.
From where the original line of scrimmage was.
Again, the running backs are Edwards and Fote. Fote the tailback, Edwards the fullback. There's the fake to him. Ramey's going to pass it out into the flat to Fote. Fote crosses the 20-yard line, gets to maybe the 21. The Gales do a good job. And the ball is back on the Golden Bears 10. Now remember, they were down near the Golden Gale 30-yard line until that penalty marched them back.
Got him.
There's Fote with a handoff on the draw play, and he gets nothing. He loses yardage.
Has played well, too. And you can drive the ball down to practically the 2-inch line. You've not done a bad job either.
Ramey will put a man in motion. And now he will roll to his left. He's going to keep the football. He's got lots of yardage out there, and he's going to get the 1st down and knocked out of bounds at about the 1st down and 10 from their own 23-yard line. Ramey will drop back to throw. Got a man open at the sideline and taking it to the 35, across the 35 to the 40, and to about the 42.
Stops. That's why they called that timeout. Try to figure out what they could do to kind of confuse the Gale defense.
First and 10. The ball is at the 43 of Upper Arlington, and now they're going to...
Call Raymar Steele at 653-2601, or you can call toll-free 1-800-466-4377.
Ramey has the football intercepted by Matt Friesner at about the 35-yard line to the 40, and finally brought down at the 41. So Lancaster, Matt Friesner with a big play. That pass was intended for Straka, but
in the ball at the 40, just across the 40-yard line in their own territory.
Well, we'll call it the 41. And there's the give to Luce inside, and he drives down to the 44-yard line, still in Gale territory. Brandon England, makes the stop. Second down, 7 yards to go. Scoreboard says 1st and 3. That's impossible. And high formation. Bobby Carpenter, the only wideout. Now rolling to that side is Beatty. Beatty looking to keep the football, and he's out of bounds at about the 46-yard line. Driven out hard.
59 to go here in the first half with the score 0-0. The Gales need this first down.
There's the handoff to Brock Thompson. He drives down to about the 49-yard line, just shy of the midfield stripe, where it will be 4th down, and now a timeout is called by Upper. The Gales will go into punt formation as Andy Totten will punt. There's the snapback. It's a good one. Totten gets the kick away, and a fair catch is called for and dropped at about the 14-yard line. Ball in the air here, deep in their own territory. Or will they be content to just run out this clock? And I think they're going to put it up, Jerry.
I think they're going to go for some yardage.
There's the handoff to Fote, and Fote gets bounced around at about the 15, falls forward to about the 17, maybe the 18-yard line. He was hit by a number
to hold when they needed to.
Don't forget, we'll have our halftime feature today in high school football coming up at halftime. They'll put 3 wideouts to the left side of the formation as Graves goes back to throw, and it's incomplete just over the outstretched finger. Almost a minute, 58.7 on the clock. And this is 3rd down. So the Gale defense could get the football back to the offense. There's the handoff to Fote once again, and he's not going anywhere as the Gales nail him at the 15-yard line. You got it. Punt formation now for the Golden Bears. Let's see if the Gales come after this punt. There's the snapback. It's a high one, and here come the Gales, and he does get the kick away. And now the Gales will move away from it as it bounces at the 40-yard line. Takes a Arlington. I don't know how many timeouts we've called this half. We don't have any left?
I don't think we have any left at this point.
We're out of timeouts. Beatty back to throw, looking downfield. He heaves it. He's got a man open, and he's caught it at the 19-yard line and drives to about the 16-yard line.
Timeout? No, I don't have timeout.
And Beatty will just throw it down in seconds. Bobby Carpenter, Andrew Totten, the wideouts. Back to throw, and Bobby Carpenter's in the corner of the end zone, jumps up, and did he catch it? Yes, touchdown Lancaster. He just out-wrestled one of the Bears for that football, and the Gales are on the board 6-0.
He went up between 2 defenders, Brett Walker and Doak Strasburg, and just took the ball away from him. Great, excellent job, excellent concentration, great hands.
Kyle Snoke will go in for the extra point. The holder is Matt Friesner. There's the snapback, there's the kick, and the kick is no good and blocked by the Bears.
This football game, and these are the things.
They didn't get the extra point, but still to get that score right before halftime. There's the kickoff by Snoke. And one of the Bears fields it at the 15, and his knee was down, and that's where they're going to blow it dead right there.
Down on the knee as they're catching it.
And I have the feeling what you're going to see with this kind of lineup is just take a knee and run out the clock, and that's exactly what Brian Raymond
invites you to do your dining with us.
Fame is the big back for them.
And the Gales about about to kick off the football, and we start the second half as John Fote takes the football across the 20-yard line, across the 30-yard line. Breaks loose at the 40. He's got one man to beat, and he's still going at the 40 and finally knocked out of bounds at about the Gale 35.
Top here and not let the Golden Bears cross that end zone.
A 53-yard return by Fote. First and 10. Again, the stacked I formation. Brian Ramey, the quarterback. Turns and pitches the ball to Fote. Fote's going to sweep the right side and cuts across the 35 and down to about the Gale 32-yard line.
They're playing with a lot of confidence and a lot of momentum. The Gale defense has really got to dig in and come up with a big play.
Again, the I formation. Fote gets the football again, and he is going to go down shy of the 30-yard line at about the 31, which is about the line of scrimmage. Brad Drummonds makes this
to no gain on the last play, and it would have been 3rd and 6. We'll see what we come up with 3rd down here. 2nd down, 11.
Ramey will fake the handoff, goes back to throw. Now lets loose with a pass. He's got a man open, and it's incomplete at the 10-yard line. And that ball was right in the hand of Bears.
And that made taking the penalty well worth it, because now we're 3rd and 11 rather than 3rd and 6.
They'll have kind of an offset I formation now. And they'll put the fullback in motion across the formation. Ramey with a 2-step drop, and he's got his man, and is he going to go for the touchdown?
Oh, he fell down.
On the slant play, and he fell. First down and goal from the Gale 3-yard line, and Upper Arlington trying to answer that score the Gales got at the end of the first half. They give the ball inside to Edwards, and he keeps driving the pile, and he's down to about the 1-yard line.
He's going to be about a yard short, but there they were just trying to use their power as they just had everybody scrunched in there trying to push that line. Now they're going to mark the ball back at the 2, say that's where his knee went down.
Okay, 2nd down and goal at the 2. Here's Fote with the ball and dives forward, and he's in for the touchdown and to tie the game at 6, rather answer. And they will try to take the lead with the extra point. The snap back is good, and the kick is up and good, and it is up.
Winthrop has the best diamonds, and at anywhere, anytime.
Duckins Diamonds in Gold in the River Valley Mall, Lancaster.
Here's the kickoff by the Bears. It's going to be taken by Clint Apple at his own 5-yard line, straight up the field to the 10, the 15, and trips and falls at about the 13. Bobby Carpenter checks into the game now as he will split out to the short side of the field. Again, the I formation. And they give to Luce, and he is hit right as he gets the football. No gain after
2 scores that the Gales don't always come out ready to play second half, and the Gales are going to have to solve that problem.
Again, the I formation by the Gales.
Ooh.
And Brock Thompson gets the football, and
fumble.
They say the ball, and he's coming in, yeah, very late, and Luce is coming off.
The Gales can't afford to delay the game here.
They'll put Bobby Carpenter in motion. And Brad Beatty back to throw, looks downfield for a man, and it's incomplete and intercepted. And to the 30-yard line, to the Gales 25, to the 20, to the 15, and inside the 15 before he is knocked out.
The ball spotted at the 13-yard line.
So with first down, Brian Ramey with a long count. He'll put a man in motion towards the short side of the field. And now he is going to keep the ball to his left and tucks it away, gets to the 5, gets to the goal line, and he is in. Touchdown, Upper Arlington.
Group and figure out how to stop this Golden Bear attack.
They'll go for the extra point now as the ball is snapped back and the kick is up, and it is good. The second half started to come back and take a lead of 14-6 on Lancaster, and they will kick off now. That was a one-play, 12-yard drive, took 6 seconds. Clint Apple fields the ball at the 15, to the 20, to the 25, to the 30, to the 40-yard line. Still going up to close to midfield before he's knocked down. Great run by Clint Apple.
Great job. Ball's going to be spotted. There's 2 consecutive scores right now. It's not important we get the lead or tie it. We just have to answer that score.
There's the pitch back to Thompson. It's a reverse to Friesner. Friesner to the left side. He's He's got some running room to the 35 and drug down at about the 34. Good pursuit by the Bears.
He had to run a long ways just to get back line of scrimmage. Tremendous speed shown by Strasburg, too.
On 2nd down and 8. The 2-yard gain is 2nd down and 13. The ball marked at about the 39-yard line of Upper Arlington. They throw the pass out in the flat to Friesner, and he is going to lose back to the 41-yard line. 3rd down and long situation after they were in 1st down deep in Arlington territory. There's Bobby Carpenter. He's got it inside the 40 and forced out of bounds right about the 40-yard line. It'll be 15. Andrew Totten will check in to do the punting. Gets the snap, gets the kick away, a little pooch kick.
Nice kick.
Bounces at about the 15, inside the 15, inside the 10, and rolls dead. And finally, period, it is a 14-6 Arlington lead after the Gales led again at halftime, 6-0. Brian Ramey brings his team to the line of scrimmage, gives it to Fote. Fote will cross the line of scrimmage, gets big yardage to about the 19-yard line, and that'll be a Upper Arlington 1st down. A lot in the first half, but they have come out and done a great job here in the 2nd half.
Good, evidently, job by the Upper Arlington coaches at halftime.
Ramey's going back to throw. He's got his man, Edwards, at about the 35-yard line and of Upper Arlington. And the Gale defense has to dig in here and stop them. There's the give once again to Fote. Fote is going to get across the 30, across the 35, and trips and falls as he crosses the 40 to about the 40.
Ball to him with an occasional pass until we stop him.
Fote 180 pounds, and he is a senior. And he gets the pitch back here, sweeps to his left, and is knocked down just shy of the 50-yard line. But again, good yardage on 1st down as he comes.
Pass, and this may be the play where that occasional pass comes in.
Would be a good time for it. 2nd down and 4 yards to go. Long count. Here's the give, though, to the fullback Edwards, and he is going to be knocked down for a 1st down at about the 45 by Justin Polt, but he's got enough for the 1st down. Bears defense credit and offense both. They made the adjustments at halftime. Again, the I formation. Rolling to his right is the quarterback, Ramey. He's got a man open at the sideline and driven out of bounds at about the 30-yard line.
Halftime, or if they did, they didn't make the correct adjustments, and the Golden Bears did make adjustments at halftime, and you can tell right now those adjustments are paying off.
There's the give to Fote once again across the 30. He's loose at the 20 to the 10, touchdown. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. He really has. So Ramey will kick the extra point. The kick is up, and the kick is good.
In the last 2 ball games, and really.
So the Bears again will kick off, leading 21-6 now. 3:27 left in the 3rd quarter. It's a little high kick that's going to be fielded at about the 20-yard line by Lancaster. And that's Notestone, who crosses the 30, crosses the 35, and up to the 40-yard line.
On a face mask penalty, but never moved it after that.
And on 1st down, the handoff goes to...
Is not to panic, to keep in their game plan and just start to move the ball again. They've got plenty of time left to get some scores.
I formation. Back to throw is Beatty. He's going to heave it up there, and it's going to be well over the head of the intended receiver. Keep the drive going. We're down to 2:46.
Still a beautiful night out. Great crowd.
Rolling to his right, and now throwing back across the grain to Riggins, but it's out of bounds.
They're putting tremendous pressure on the Gale quarterback.
Andy Totten in punt formation gets a good snap, and the ball is almost blocked.
No, they're not giving a flag.
You hear the boos as the ball is going to be down to about the 21-yard line.
That was a plus for the Gales.
1st down and 10. Now the ball marked at the 10-yard line of the Golden Bears. That's where they will start this drive. And once again, it's Fote, and he breaks a tackle again in the backfield, and finally drugged down at about the 15-yard line.
Matt Friesner.
Back to the line of scrimmage they come. They'll have wideouts to both sides. I formation, and now...
He saw something, and he's going back and relaying it to Bobby Carpenter.
2nd down now. keep to 6 after the Gales had led 6-0 at halftime.
3 very quick scores.
Here comes Ramey. He's going to roll to his right. He's going to keep the football, try to get as much as he can. And he's got a first down across the 25-yard line. And finally bounced out of bounds there, but he got... So back to the line they come. First down and 10. Ball marked at the Upper Arlington 27-yard line. Again, the I formation. And again, Folk gets the football. This time he is going to be knifed down after about a yard gain, maybe 2 yards at most. They're going to give him 2 on the carry. I think the Gales would definitely like to eliminate third periods this year.
I think so. Maybe halftime.
That could be too. I hadn't thought of that. Rolling to his left is Ramey. He's looking for a man. It's incomplete at about the 35-yard line of Upper Arlington.
You're seeing some few more sweatshirts go on down the crowd and jackets. Evidently, it's getting just a little bit cooler down there than it is up here in the press box.
Ramey goes back to throw. He's looking for a man, and it is incomplete again.
I think it's worrying us, I think.
At this time of night, that's kind of strange.
It is.
So the Bears go into punt formation, and it's snapped over the punter's head and down to the goal line, and
get him in the end zone.
They're going to try to get him there. And
yes. No.
He was able just to knife out to about the
one.
And we're down to 13 seconds here in the quarter.
We may see Luce up the middle.
And now we've got...
Or hand off to Nathan Luce.
The I formation. Luce is the fullback. And quarterback Brad Beatty sneaks it, and I don't see any call yet, but I thought he got through, but maybe not.
Looked like he had his shoulder in, but they may be taking his knee.
The Gales now with second down and goal. The ball right near the goal line. And again, a quarterback sneak by Brad Beatty, and again, he doesn't get in there. They're doing a good job of getting low and forcing his legs out from under him before he can get any momentum going. So now it's third down and goal.
The quarterback really with that line doesn't have the opportunity to gain on that.
Bear football players are trying to get their fans to stand up and holler as the Gales come to the line. Dilly, and it's a touchdown for the Golden Gales. Brandon Dilly's first touchdown of the 1999 season cuts the... And they are going to kick the extra point. Now, this surprises me. You'd think you'd want to get it to 21-14, but they are going to have Kyle Snow kick the extra point. There's the snapback, and it's a fake reverse to Apple. Apple's going to throw from that formation. It's going to be caught for the two-point conversion. Caught by the Gales, number 81. 91, Bobby Ward.
Bobby Ward for the extra point. Great play there. Apple.
And you'll find ultimate features too, like a hand washable cycle for delicates, an AccuDry sensor system that saves time and energy. Just stop by Trio TV and Appliance, 647 East Main Street right now during Whirlpool Ultimate Care Days, and let Whirlpool take care of the laundry. This is a limited time offer, so don't miss your chance to get ultimate savings from Whirlpool.
Back at Fulton Field, where the Gales have just kicked off, the ball came loose at about the...
And that was Matt List for Upper Arlington that recovered that loose football.
First down and 10 for the Golden Bears now at the 37-yard line, their own 37. Here's Fote with a football, and he is cut down at about the 41-yard line. Fote's got to be on their shoulders.
Plenty of time left, though. The Gales just have to hold him here without a score.
They've gone back to the stacked I formation, and again, it's going to be Fote, and this time he is knocked down at the 40-yard line, and that's a loss of about a yard.
Defensive unit looks like the defensive unit that played the first 2 quarters, but they sure didn't look like this in the 3rd quarter.
Big play now for the defense. 3rd down and 7 yards to go. Again, the I formation. Going back to throw is Ramey looking downfield, and it is tipped but caught by the Golden Bears. Number 81, Wiseman at the...
And a Golden Bear just came under it and took it in.
So first down from the Gale 44-yard line. Ramey is going to keep the ball this time. He's going to sweep the left side. He's got running room down the sideline. One man to beat, and he's to the 10 and down at about the 4-yard line. No flags on the kickoff. Lancaster thought or hoped that they were going to get the fumble recovery, but which didn't happen, and here come the Bears again. And there goes Fote. Touchdown, upper.
It was a tremendous hole by the left side of the defensive line.
John Tarpey in to attempt the extra point, and his kick is good. With our score.
Of Tiberio Pizza Beverages. Join us for lunch
or dinner.
Dine in or carry out.
That's Tiberio's Pizzeria and Restaurante in downtown Lancaster, 653-40.
Take long for Upper Arlington to go 63 yards and a 5-yard run by Fote. The Gales now first down and 10. Back to throw is Beatty looking for a man along the sideline. He's got Friesner, and he gets it to the 41-yard line before he's brought down. Gain of a make.
They've got 8 minutes and 48 seconds to go. Plenty of time to pick up a couple more scores.
2nd and 4. There's the flip back. It goes to Bobby Carpenter. Carpenter with a run across the 35, across the 40 to about the 44-yard line, and a first down for the Golden Gales.
Is what set it up. Good footwork.
Again, 1st and 10 for the Golden Gales. I formation. Brad Beatty back to throw, pumps once, now puts it into the air. Friesner going to go up for it, and it's intercepted by the Bears at about the...
To regroup, and 5-yard penalty there for Upper Arlington for a delay of the game. It moves the ball back and brings up a 1st and 15 from the 29-yard line.
Again, the I formation. Ramey will hand the football off to Fote, and he breaks a couple of tackles and churns his way up to the 35-yard line.
Swain had him wrapped up. He had 2 Gales trying to hit the ball as he's going down to knock it out of his hands.
Here comes Ramey back to throw. He's going to roll to his right, looking downfield for a man, and it is almost intercepted by Notestone at about the
2nd down.
3rd down and 9. So the Bears will try again. Back to throw is Ramey. He's going to throw a little screen out to Fote. Fote's got some running room. He's at the 40 to the midfield stripe, and he may be gone. He's got one man to beat, and he's going to beat him and go all the way for the touchdown.
Footsteps was Chad Notestone. The 2 of them could have got the runner down, but a little bit of head fake. Josh went for it.
Well, we'll keep it right here, though, but the Gales, I tell you what, that was just one of those things. That was a great play, though. 65-yard reception. Fote from his quarterback, Ramey. Here's the kickoff. And it's fielded by the Gales at about the 25-yard line and going to be downed at about the 26, maybe the 27-yard line. 7-1
to overcome here in the last 7 minutes.
So the Gales will come out with 2 wideouts to the short side of the field, the I formation. There's the pitch back to Bobby Carpenter, and he's going to take it across the 30 and dive across the 35.
A little longer to come up with the players here.
Now the Gales with a little bit of confusion as they had their receivers lined up to the wrong side of the field. There's the snap back. There's the pitch back again to Carpenter. Breaks a tackle in the backfield. Crosses the 35 to about the 37. Not much of a gain there, but it is close. It really is. And the Gales, of course, they have improved little by little each week, although we haven't had a W yet. There's the pitch back. It goes to Notestone, and he is going to take it close to the 40-yard line and just to the 40.
They have regrouped, and they're right there.
So back to the line, 2nd down, 9 at the 42-yard line. Beatty with a pass out to Bobby Carpenter. He's going to throw it from there down the field, and it is intercepted at the 35-yard line by the Golden Bears. That was picked off by Zach.
He's released it.
Some new names in the lineup for the Golden Bears. We'll try to pick those up as best we can.
A lot of clean jerseys.
But Fote is still in there, and he gets the football, crosses the 40 to the 45, and across the 45 to about the 48-yard line goes Fote.
You've got one fine athlete.
You certainly do. Again, the stacked I formation this time, where they'll have 3 backs in a row. They give the football to the fullback, and that is Edwards, and he will cross the midfield stripe and take it to the Gale 47. Blake Evans on the stop. For in your lifetime, you just got to keep getting up and keep going. And sooner or later, the chips will fall your way. There's the give once again to Fote, and he's going to get a couple more yards on first down. Gain of 2, call it second half.
Ball spot at the 43-yard line, 2nd and 8.
And there's the give to the tailback. It's a new tailback in there. He takes it down to the 41. That is number 24, which is Nick Smith.
And have just got him and picked him up and threw him down. Nice job by the sophomore, Josh Laver.
Smith still the tailback now. And they're going to fake it to him. Back to throw is Ramey, and he's got a man at about the 30-yard line. It was Upper Arlington really, I don't think, concerned about the scoreboard at this point. They just want to keep the first downs rolling and run the clock.
New quarterback.
And there's again the Smith with the ball. He does a couple of jitterbug moves and gets him down close to another first down. In fact, I think he has it as he's inside or
kept in bounds.
That new quarterback is John Swobel. And there's a fumble, and Swobel was able to fall on it. And that's going to be just about the line of scrimmage, so it'll be 3rd down and 1.
Adam Edwards, Ben Swain and Bubba Tom that hit the runner and knocked the ball loose.
So on 3rd down, there's the give again to Smith, and he's going to sweep the right side, gets the first down, gets to the 10, gets to the 5, and down to the 3-yard line. Brad Drummond's again here. Again, the stacked eye. The only returner in the backfield right now, though, is Edwards, and he's going to get the football and drives, and I think he's in. Touchdown, Upper Arlington. As Edwards takes it in, he was the only one of the starting back. Kilborn might be.
And there's a limping Brad Dilley coming off the field. I hope that this isn't anything serious because the Gales need him in the coming weeks.
The kick is good. He approaches the kick. It's a little squibber, and it's picked up by the Gales at about the 20-yard line, and running up the field with it is number 80 for Lancaster. Let me check out my little score sheet here. Quarterback for the Gales now. So Messerly in, replacing Brad Beatty. There's the pitch back, and it goes to number 14, Chris Mast. And Mast will take it out of bounds at about the 41-yard line. That'll stop. Messerly brings him up again in the I formation, wideouts to both sides. He'll go back to throw. Now he's going to try to keep the football, gets across the 40 to about the 43, but he's drugged down there by a
go in the game.
Craig Berry also in the lineup now to wideout position. And there's the handoff. Kind of an iffy handoff there, but he did do that, and almost a fumble on that one, but they're close to a first down here.
Oh, it almost, okay, that might have been 22, Sean Holt. Sean Holt, I believe, was the ball carrier.
Okay, he's a sophomore. Messerly back to throw, looking for a man. It's incomplete at about 2nd down and 10 for Lancaster. Matt Hartman will split to the wide side of the field, and now Messerly's going to keep the football. He crosses midfield and goes out of bounds at about
out there on the field, which he is. Nice young man.
That's good to see some of these youngsters get their chance to play a little bit. There's a handoff to the running back, and I believe that might have been Holt.
Gales maintained the football.
Arlington will be content to just run the clock out.
Yeah.
So on 4th down, Messerly with a long count. He's going to pitch it back, and they're going to throw. Well, it looked like they were going to throw the ball out of the formation as Chris Mass got it, but he was swarmed over at about the 49. So Upper Arlington saw last week when they played at Groveport.
It was because we were playing a much, much stronger team.
Oh, yes, without a doubt. Now we're going to get a penalty flag as they hand the football off, but it's kind of incidental now as it's down to 8.9.
Penalty.
The clock is moving, and we're down to 2 seconds, and that should just about do it. And that is the end of the Arlington 42, Lancaster 14. You're listening to high school football.